Who else has been out here? Rock cairns or markers or something. But what are these marking? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't watching where I was going, and I just got stabbed by some cholla. All right, there they are. It's like two big ones. We're probably halfway up the beast. There's a little pocket cave we found. And over here is the skull. There you go. Check that out. Oh, what is this? Somebody's got something. There's a metal box in here. Oh my gosh. It is a long way down. Morning. 6:30 a.m. at the Desert National Wildlife Refuge. As you can see, temperature is about 75 degrees. It feels much cooler than that, actually. It feels great out here. Not too much heat, not too much humidity. It's a great day for hiking. I haven't been out here for a while. We'll go into that a little bit later as to what I've been doing. These mountains out here, that's the Sheep Range Mountains. About 10 years ago, a man named Kenny Veach walked into those mountains on a hike and never came back. You know the story. He was claimed to be looking for some sort of a cave that he said made his whole body vibrate. Was it the cave or something else made his body vibrate? Nobody knows, but he disappeared while searching for it. That's just what he says. But another YouTuber, Jeff Claw, also claimed that he was out here hiking and something caused the whole body to vibrate. So we've been exploring these hills, these mountains for the last maybe 2 years or so. My last video, Return to Picture Canyon, we did return to Picture Canyon, and we're going back there today. I know, Picture Canyon again. But let me tell you, Picture Canyon is the epicenter of the Kenny Veach mystery. That is where Kenny said the MCave was located. It's a mysterious place, it's a mythical place. I'm going to be completely honest, and I usually don't put this information out until after I've actually visited the location. When I was hiking at Picture Canyon, high up on the cliffs, I saw what appeared to be a couple of caves. It's kind of hard to tell the distance, except on the cliff, just before the caves, I saw what appeared to be rock cairn. Is that a marker? Is that the MCave? Did Kenny leave that rock cairn up there to mark the MCave? I don't know. Now look at it this way. If Kenny actually did find the MCave, would he actually go out there with his camera, shine it inside there and film all whatever weirdness happens in the MCave? No. Because if he did film some sort of supernatural spectacle like that, it would go viral. People all over the world would be flying out here, flocking to see that. My theory is if Kenny Veach did find the MCave, he kept it to himself. Location may be in Picture Canyon, but he may have said something to throw us off. It's hard to say. Either way, we're going to go out there today. It's not going to be a long hike, but it is going to require a climb up the beach and then beyond up into the mountains over Picture Canyon. So without further ado, let's saddle up, jump in the truck. We're going to drive out to the trailhead. We're going to hike through the desert to the mouth of Picture Canyon, back up the beach, over the mountains, and try to get on that ledge. It doesn't look doable on Google Earth, but from what I saw, where in my vantage point, I think it's a flat area up there where there's at least 3 caves. So let's head on out there and go. Morning. I'm Steve from Las Vegas. These are my adventures. I got about 7:20 a.m. It's about 79 degrees, which is a little bit warmer than I would like to start hiking, but still well within our limits. I don't go out if it's any more higher than 92, 95 degrees. It's just too dangerous, too hot. So I'm going to try to get out there, do what we need to do, and get back. Like I said, the last video was Return to Picture Canyon, and that is Picture Canyon out there. You can see the sun shining on those high cliffs. Full disclosure again, I saw something out there the last time I was there. When I was going through Picture Canyon, I looked high up on the cliffs, and I saw what appeared to be a rock cairn. Yes, a man-made rock cairn. I couldn't tell, it was too far away even with binoculars. Beyond the rock cairn, there was a couple of caves. There could be pocket caves, maybe nothing, or that rock cairn could serve as a marker for some reason. Who put the rock cairn there and why, if it is even a rock cairn? Could it have been Kenny Veach himself? Was he marking the actual location of the MCave? Did his description, the MCave, Was that just to throw people off and the real MCave is on the cliffs above Picture Canyon? Anything's possible at this point. It's a very mysterious place. So we're going to go across the desert. It's a long, boring hike into Picture Canyon, and we're going straight to the beast. We're not going any further than that, going straight to the beast. We're going to climb the beast, go up and over the mountain and onto the cliffs of Picture Canyon to find this little plateau where these caves and a possible rock cairn are. Unfortunately, the only way to find out what is up there is boots on the ground, and that's what we're going to do. Now, you remember some previous videos, and Kenny himself said when he was out there and saw the MCave, his whole body started vibrating. Jeff Claw, another YouTuber, was parked right down there, maybe a mile or so at Cow Camp Road, trailhead, and he said he got in a situation where his whole body started vibrating. He heard a loud vibration noise. It's really weird. There's two separate people that reported this weird vibration experience. And in a natural world, the only thing I could think of that would cause that is electricity. Now, what would cause this much electricity? I don't know, but on this trip, we have something special. I have an EMF meter. This right here would detect electricity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this on during the whole hike. There shouldn't be any electricity out there. There may be a little bit of static electricity, but generally there shouldn't be any large source of electricity out there. So if this thing goes off during the hike, you're going to hear it. And, you know, like I said, I'm not expecting it to go off, but who knows? We could test it out right now. Let's head over to the truck and go under the hood and put this near the battery and see if we can get it to go off, get a reading. All right, as you can see, it's zeroed out. Let's put this in the truck near the battery and alternator, and you can see it's going off. Hear that alarm? That means it's detecting an electrical field. That's the noise to listen for. So if you hear that noise on the hike out there, there's some weird electrical field close by. While we're under here, it's a good time to grab breakfast. Let's see if it's done. Yeah, nice and hot. Breakfast tacos. We're not just starting this hike on an empty stomach. All right, just to show you, if you can see that, everything is zeroed out completely. Electrical field, magnetic field, everything is showing 0. So we'll check this later on. If there's any electrical or magnetic fields out there, this will have an alarm and go off. So we're going to keep it on and put it in our pocket. And away we go. It's a great day to hike right now. Like I said, weather's 79 degrees, not too much humidity. It feels perfect right now, a little bit warm. I think we're gonna be all right. The only thing that really worries me is these boots. These Solomon boots that I've been raving about for the past year or so are probably on their last leg. The soles are getting worn. I washed them really good the last time after the last hike, and I could feel my toe in there. There's some kind of hot spots where my toe is rubbing on the leather because the leather did not retain its shape after the last time I washed it. So they're scheduled to be replaced anyway. They've probably got damn near 100 miles on them. So I'm going to be shopping for a new pair of boots, and I'll keep you updated. I think I have one pair brand narrowed down, but I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. It feels good to be back out here, doesn't it? As you remember in the last video, I was up all night driving through the mountains, and we forgot our backpack and had to go all the way home to get it. So what that meant was we went home, got about 4 hours of sleep, and came right back out here after having a full night of off-roading. So I was tired, my body was tired. We wanted to stop for breakfast at McDonald's, and it was closed. So we came out here on nothing more than some watermelon and 4 hours of sleep. Well, today we had some breakfast tacos, and I put them in the engine at the Corn Creek Road Visitor Center. And once I got out here, they were hot. They were perfect to eat, so it worked out really well. Had some watermelon too, because it's pretty nutritious. As for sleep, probably got about 5 hours of sleep last night. I just woke up around 4, couldn't sleep, so had some coffee, did some work. Pre-recon on the computer for this trip today, and got our stuff together and left. Now you're probably wondering why I hadn't been out here for a while. I recently had surgery, sinus surgery. I had trouble breathing through my mouth mostly. You hear out here heavy breathing, and not my nose. So had to deviated septum and some other issues up there, which they fixed, and I'm still recovering. So my nose is still stuffy. It's been about 3.5 weeks. Should probably be home resting still, but I was going out of my mind. It was just driving me crazy sitting at home. I had to get back out here. And I figured investigating what I saw the last time out there in Picture Canyon is a good start. It's not a short hike, but it's not a monstrously long hike like some of the ones I have planned in a little bit later once the weather cools down. So if we can get out there to Picture Canyon, get up the beast, it'll be all downhill from there. Now once we get up on the beast, I'm going to find this little plateau on top of the cliffs above Picture Canyon and see if that is a rock cairn, man-made feature, and also see if there's some caves up there. Because it certainly looked like there was some caves. Now when I come out here, I can see a spider web here. I really try to avoid things like this. This is about ankle height, this spider web, if you could see it at all. And I don't like to disturb these, not because I'm concerned about spiders, but I don't want whatever built that to be crawling on my legs. Big or small, it doesn't matter. I don't want to crawl on my legs. And there are black widows out here, so they generally don't bite unless you really mess with them. But nobody wants a black widow crawling on their leg. So yeah, that's try to disturb as little as possible once I'm out here. Now, the surgery I had so far seems to have helped, but my nose is not fully healed yet, so it's really impossible to tell how successful it's going to be. And like I said, I should probably be home resting, even though it's been almost a month. Home resting instead of doing a hike like this, but I feel fine. My nose is a little stuffy still, but that's to be expected. They say 6 weeks, maybe even a couple of months to fully recover from surgery like this. So when it first happened, I was tired. I couldn't do anything. The first day I couldn't even watch TV. I was just really out of it. So I've come a long way. I've recovered quite a bit, and I feel all right. I feel up to this. But yeah, I hadn't had surgery since I was 7 years old to have my tonsils out, and this was some stuff that really messed me up. When I went in there for surgery, the anesthesiologist come in and made small talk just before the surgery, and he had a syringe in his front pocket. I'm thinking, okay, well, you know, anesthesiologists walk around with drugs on them all the time, so, you know, made small talk. He's like, all right, well, I'll see you in a little bit. Let me slip you a Mickey right here to help you relax. And he gave me just a few drops of whatever's in that syringe. And about 30 seconds later, I started smiling because I started feeling it, getting tired. 30 seconds after that, I was out. And what seemed like 30 seconds later, I woke up. It felt like I got hit in the face with a sledgehammer. I was just in a really uncomfortable state, and all I was doing is asking the nurses, "Is it done yet? Is it done yet?" They're like, "Yeah, you're done." Like, holy cow. And from that moment to right now was a long recovery. But you know, slowly but surely, if it means I could breathe better and do these hikes, and you know, then it's probably going to be worth it. So let's keep on going. We'll get out there, and we'll see what secrets Picture Canyon will give us today. So this hill we're climbing is really the only major hill that we've got to climb before Picture Canyon. And it's not that big a deal. It's a short, steep hill, but once we get on top of this ridge line, it should be just a slight uphill incline all the way to the mouth of the canyon. So keep on going. I'm in no hurry. It's still a little hard to fully breathe after the surgery. But I'm all right. Okay. We made it. There's a truck out there. Gone just over a quarter mile. I'm a little tired, but nowhere near as tired as I felt on the last hike out here. Ooh. Now you remember, in Return to Picture Canyon, I stashed some freeze-dried food and Gatorade at the mouth of the canyon. I'm not doing that today. My hands are empty. I do have extra water and freeze-dried food in the backpack. That's a must. Plus, I just had a big meal, so it's always harder to trek through the desert after a big meal. Let's keep going and get there. 3/4 of a mile. I got 7:55 on the clock. 18 minutes, 18 and a half minutes. I love when we can roll back the sunrise because it's back behind that mountain over there, because it makes it just a little bit cooler. We're right halfway to Picture Canyon. That's Picture Canyon straight ahead. And the beast is up there, which we're gonna climb today one more time. It's probably gonna be our like 12th time in Picture Canyon, 5th time up the beast, maybe even more. And for those of you who don't know what the beast is a really steep hill that is really the only way to get to these cliffs of Picture Canyon, because you got to climb it like you're climbing a ladder. But I've done it before. You just take your time, lift yourself off over the rocks. It's challenging, but it's not that big a deal. Let's keep going. I said about halfway there, taking our time, and I'm really anxious to see what's on these cliffs above Picture Canyon. All right, on the clock, just over a mile, 8:04 a.m., 27 minutes hiking. We're getting closer to Picture Canyon up there. I'll be honest, I really do not like this hike. This long, boring hike uphill through the desert just to get to Picture Canyon. I've done it like 10 to 12, maybe even more times, and it sucks. It's just monotonous. It's boring. And it's just something we got to do to get to where we're going. Picture Canyon, it's such a majestic place. Probably shouldn't be that easy to get to anyway. So far, the EMF reader we have, the electromagnetic reader, is not going off. Still showing 0. I do show a very slight magnetic reading. Temperature showing about 94 degrees, 93 degrees. But it is right next to my body, so that is more than likely why it's showing a higher temperature reading. It's in my pocket. But the ambient temperature out here doesn't feel that bad. There's a slight breeze. It's getting a little warmer. And my goal is to be out of here well before noon. Just like I said, we're almost to Picture Canyon. Then we got to climb the beast, traverse some mountains up there, and get to this small plateau. On the way back should be a lot easier because you know it's all downhill. Let's keep going. That's the advantage to come out here in the morning is come out here quick enough, the sun goes down again behind those mountains, it gets a nice shade. Let's keep on going. So close yet so far away. That's Picture Canyon up there. On the clock, 8:30, 51 minutes, 1.35 miles. I did take about a 20-minute rest just to chill, so I don't think they're missing time. Not yet, at least. Let's keep on going. We're almost there. I said my boots are getting kind of worn out, and I can feel some hot spots while hiking and moving, and maybe some sweat from my feet. They don't feel so bad anymore. So they're more comfortable than they were when I started. Maybe just need to be loosened up a little bit. Still, I do plan to replace them. Now this rock over here, there's several rock cairns on it. 3 to be exact. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember there being 3 rock cairns on here. Who put those up there? Could be anyone. I do remember passing the rock. I just don't remember there being 3 rock cairns. Do you? Sharp eagle-eyed viewers who've seen my other videos, I don't remember there being 3 rock cairns here. Do you? Who else has been out here? Rock cairns are markers or something. But what are these marking? And why is there 3 of them? Coincidence? Or is there something more to it? Only way to find out is to keep on going. Because Picture Canyon, ladies and gentlemen, is right there. A few more steps. Here's some more of this fruits, this I guess agave fruit or whatever you want to call it. I did bring one of these home, cut it open, kind of smelled like a cucumber inside. I did roast it. It wasn't sweet, it was kind of nasty. Especially the one we cut inside that had worms in it. So I'm gonna pass on this. Survival situation, we could probably roast the hell out of it and eat it. But this isn't a survival situation yet. And we do have provisions, food and water, so we shouldn't have to resort to eating desert plants. But it's there if we do need to. Let's keep on going. I know we're almost there, because I could see Picture Canyon there, so we're pretty much right on the other side of this hill, we're there. Almost looks like there's 2 canyons this time. Maybe just the light playing tricks. Either way, we're almost there. Let's keep going. On the clock, 57 minutes, 1.55 miles. It's about the same time, I guess, it takes us to get out here, I'm thinking. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're home. Picture Canyon. There it is in all its glory, Picture Canyon. All right, okay. Let's get down this hill, get into that canyon, up the beast, and on the cliff. Now right up ahead, I think you can see a V-notch right in the center of the screen. That I believe is that plateau we need to get to. We gotta do some climbing to get to it, but that I think is a plateau. And for what I could see, it looks like it looks fairly flat, even though it's not flat. It doesn't look flat from here, but from the angle that I saw it, last time I was out here, it looks flat, so I can, well, we'll find out once we're up there. Let's keep going. Let's get down this hill and get in there. Just to show you, we opted not to follow any sort of a path. We're just kind of trying to avoid slipping down here. We're almost there. As long as you just take it slow and easy and watch your step, you're usually fine. But you can fall, so you gotta be careful. Nobody's immortal, accidents can happen. You just gotta watch yourself and be careful. All right, I think that's it. We're down here in the valley. Let's come on out here, proceed in Picture Canyon. All right, now I do still have a little bit of rubbing in one of my boots. Hope it won't turn into blisters or hot spots or anything. It's not too bad. It doesn't hurt, it's just a little bit of rubbing. And anybody who hikes knows when you're hiking boots, you don't want to have any kind of rubbing. So we'll see. Hope it'll be all right. I don't usually get blisters. I usually try to wear quality footwear that fits. But these boots are just worn out, so we'll see. Let's keep on going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't watching where I was going, and I just got stabbed by some cholla. I may have something inside my leg, so I'm gonna try to carefully pick this off with a hand. Ah, shit. One of these is stuck in my leg. Not that one, not that one. It's this one here. Yeah, there's a little blood spot. I'm gonna have to take this pants off and remove these spines with the Leatherman. So I got the Leatherman here. What I'm doing is just carefully undoing the boot. Then I'm gonna untuck the pants, because whatever's inside my leg here, I don't want to get it stuck in there any further than it already is. Just carefully undoing the boots. Then I'm gonna carefully undo the pants. And I I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. And then we'll try to extract these needles that are on my leg. All right, there they are. Look like 2 big ones. There's 1. There's 2. I can't tell if that's another one there or not. It's just a little bit of blood. I'm gonna clean it up with some first aid. Just put some ointment on there just so it doesn't get infected. I can't tell if this is another little choya piece right there or not. So let me just clean this wound up a little bit. Like I said, it's not a big deal, but I don't want something like this to get infected, so we'll just pull out our first aid and clean it up a little. Here's our first aid kit. Clotting sponge, adhesive packs, gloves, gauze, even some painkillers. Tourniquet right there. I do have another tourniquet right here. But they're just basic stuff that we need. I'm just gonna put a little Neosporin on it, just like I said, in case there's just to fight off any sort of infection. Maybe it's a little overkill, but I don't know if there's anything such as overkill when you're out here in the desert. So let's just go ahead and clean this wound up and keep going. I said it before, say it again. This choya cactus is no joke. I don't know what purpose choya serves, because this stuff is just nasty. It's like hypodermic needles, and once it gets dry, it's even more rigid. And if you're not watching where you're going, what I did was I kicked this whole thing over, and one of these went in my leg, so I just pulled it out. My leg still hurts. My boot's back on. I think I got the spines. I think I'm good to go. But I'll tell you this. I said I got a buddy tracking me. Woodchuck. I've known him for years, since the days of Texas. Great dude. He noticed that I hadn't been moving for a while, and he messaged me to say, "Hey, is everything all right?" And I said, "Yeah, it's a little cactus issue," which we got resolved, but that's a good friend right there. I'll tell you what, I'm fortunate to have the dude tracking me. Let's keep on going. Here's some more of these desert fruits. Right over there is the mouth of Picture Canyon. Let's head on in there. We're home. Heading into Picture Canyon. Last time we were here, there was a couple owls that we startled as we came in here. We may run into them again. It's 9/11, hour 35 minutes, 2.2 miles. We did deviate a little bit just to go check some things out, which explains why it took us a little longer than usual. But we're just taking our time, slowly meandering into Picture Canyon. And just around a couple corners up here is the beast. So let's keep going. It's windy, maybe a little bit humid. Almost reminds me of coastal weather, where it's kind of warm but cold, but a little bit of humidity. It did rain quite a bit the other day, briefly, so there may still be some moisture out here. But it's fine. It's not too bad. Now, heard from J Chuck. He actually did the full sheep peak hike the other day. J Chuck is a beast. J Chuck Vlogs. Said he's out about 14 hours, and yeah, that's a long hike. Now check this out. What I just found. This bone with some hair on it. Are those horns? Is that a skull of some baby animal or something? I don't even know what that is. But it's got some fur on it, and it looks like the top of a skull. Did a mountain lion get a baby bighorn sheep or something? Looks like that. Or it could have been a jackrabbit skull, actually. Full-grown jackrabbit skull. It's hard to say. I'm not a biologist. All right, we're coming up on that roost up here. And I think if there was any large birds in there like there had been before, it would have flown away. Because animals will hear you or see you long before you hear or see them. All right. Check, here's that roost. No, nothing's up there today, but you can see the bird crap where something does roost up there. I've shown you this multiple times in other videos. All right, right up around this corner should be the beast. I said before that if I saw something, a real, you know, the MCave, my body vibrating, when I post something like that, I'd like to, but Think about it. Has anybody really seen conclusive, concrete evidence of the paranormal on YouTube? Anything you see where people say, oh, I saw a giant beast, I saw Sasquatch, aliens, whatever. No. Nobody's going to grab a GoPro, walk into a UFO, and post it on YouTube. It's never happened, and it may never happen. It'll probably get removed if somebody actually does that. But if I was to find the MCave, show my body vibrating, walk in there and see some strange stuff, if that didn't get removed by the US government, I guarantee you would have hundreds or thousands of people flocking to Picture Canyon, and it would create a huge spectacle, and some official would have YouTube remove the video. So the chance of me actually showing you something is slim, but if I can show you something, anything strange out here, I will. And I will tell you right now, in Picture Canyon, this spot, this large valley where you see that kind of cave overhang off in the distance at the foot of the beast, this is the spot of Picture Canyon where I start getting that uneasy feeling. For some reason, I always get an uneasy feeling in here, like I'm being watched or something. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if I saw something or someone up on the hills or something on these cliffs. Just something about this area makes me really uneasy, and I don't know why. No, I didn't feel zapped or anything like that. In fact, looking at the EMF meter here, a slight magnetic field, that could be the Apple Watch that's on, hard to say. But yeah, for electricity, 0. There's no electricity out here, no electrical fields. If there was, this bad boy would be going off like you wouldn't believe. Not even near the GoPro. So, like I said, if I was getting zapped by some sort of large electrical source, this would be going off, and so far it's not. Doesn't mean it won't, or doesn't mean there's nothing out here. It just means at this point in time, it's not detecting anything. So I'm going to keep it on, put it in my pocket. You might be able to see the temperature there shows 85 degrees. That's probably about right, but with the breeze it feels closer to 80 or even low, high 70s. So yeah, that's what's going on. So without further ado or procrastination, let's climb the beast. The beast, which of course is a beast of a hill. This is what we need to climb to get to the top. It may not look like much in the video, but I can assure you it's almost vertical. It's a challenge to climb, but I've done it before. It's a beast for sure. But we've made it, we're here. We gotta climb the beast and then navigate right, I think around that bend somewhere. It might even be right up there somewhere, I don't know. I think I was right on that hillside and I kind of saw some caves, what looked like a rock cairn up there. So there's some things in life that satellites and drones and high tech just can't do for you. Sometimes you've got to just put one foot in front of the other and go check it out yourself. So if you're ready, ladies and gentlemen, let's climb the beast one more time. All right, jagged rocks everywhere. It's the nature of the beast. It's a steep climb. Most of my energy is being exerted in the legs. My arms are really just used for steadying myself. As you can see, the camera angle, how steep this is. I don't want to climb the beast today. I would like to be home relaxing, but just sitting home relaxing the past 3.5 weeks was killing me. I had to get out and do something. All right, we're just slowly taking our time up the beast. Now this time I had a good meal before I came out here, but I only got about 5 hours of sleep. I couldn't sleep. Like I said, recovering from surgery. I've been waking up. My nose has been kind of stuffed up. Just kind of wakes you up. So I woke up at 4 and just couldn't get back to sleep. Just stayed up in anticipation of our hike here to Picture Canyon. Now we're not going any further today in Picture Canyon. This is it. Up and over the beast and beyond. There's some fresh animal droppings, which we're going to step in on our way up the beast. Still breathing out of our mouth quite a bit coming up here because my nose is still kind of stuffy. I'm recovering from that surgery 3.5 weeks ago, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Have some footprints there. More than likely mine. I don't know if anybody else is crazy enough to climb the beast. Maybe Jay Chuck, but that's about it. Okay. Okay. I'm taking my time. Now keep in mind, I'm trying to get back in shape. I've been out here for 3 weeks, a month. So we're not just zipping up here like we normally would have. This breeze and the fact the sun is behind those hills is a real godsend. Makes it much easier to climb where you're not in the brutal sun. Ugh. All right. We're getting there. We're getting up the beast. We're probably halfway up the beast. And that over there might be that, right about center of the screen, that might be the little plateau we're trying to get to. I think. I can't tell. Doesn't really look accessible, but from over there, on that hill over there a little bit, it looked like it looked like a flat area. So that's what I'm gonna try to check out today. There's a little pocket cave we found. Kind of hard to see, I guess, sometimes, but it's there. Doesn't go in very far. Keep on going. Almost there, getting closer. Probably 3/4 of the way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come a long way, and that's the summit of the beast. Let's roll film for this. I'm tired. Beast is enough to wear anybody out. If you don't conquer the beast will conquer you. And I've conquered the beast many times, but I still respect the beast. I'm not immortal. I'm a human. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We conquered the beast. All right, where we gotta go, and it's not easy, is this way, skirt the mountain, up around, and over there to that little valley. Let's take a quick break here, change the GoPro battery, and then we'll begin our journey. Shouldn't be really anything more extreme like the beast. And going down should be a breeze. Like that cool breeze I feel right now. All right, break in place and we'll continue on. You love watching videos, I like making them. But more than once I've come up here to the top of these mountains and asked myself, what the hell am I doing in this remote, godforsaken place when I could be home relaxing? Why did I come way the hell out here? Kenny Veach? Did Kenny Veach climb the beast? Like I said before, if I found an MCave, a treasure cache, something really cool, I would want to tell people about it. Would I give specific directions to it and show you how to get there? Probably not. Most of you are trustworthy and would never come out here. But there's a few folks who would come out here. Some of those folks could hurt themselves. The other folks could destroy or take whatever's out here. Perfect example is the crystal skull. Somebody took the crystal skull that was found inside the Kenny Veach mine. They should have left it there as proof that it did indeed exist. But just goes to show you that somebody took it. They messaged me, by the way, sent me pictures of it. No way to prove that that's the crystal skull. And they didn't film themselves taking the skull, but they said they took it. So clearly somebody took the crystal skull that was seen in Jeff Claw's video inside the Kenny Veach mine. Don't know who put it there, where it came from, but these people said they took it. Somebody took it, clearly. So for reasons like that is why I don't like to give out specific directions. Now obviously, if you watch my videos, you know where I am, pretty much exactly where I am, and that's fine. But again, if I see anything unusual out here, I'm gonna do my best to show you, but anything really unusual, I'm gonna try not to give location specifically. You do have to be in top physical condition to climb these rocks, these hills, but there are some people capable of it. And like I said, not everyone is trustworthy, so you just have to really be careful of what you show people and what you don't. Like I said before, if I found the MCave and my body started vibrating, I put on a video and people were able to determine exactly where it was, yeah, everyone and their uncle is going to want to come out here and see for themselves. So we'll see. But like I said, my videos may not always be exciting, but they will always be real. Nothing on my videos is clickbait. Nothing is ever staged. Nothing is ever made up. So anything you see, I guarantee, is real and as it happens. And if I find something cool, I may try to throw you off as far as where the actual location is. But yeah, I'll film it. I'll do my best to film it. We've seen some strange things out here, and who knows what else we'll run into. Biggest thing, I want to get around this hill to that plateau and find out, is that really a rock cairn? Did somebody build a rock cairn? Did somebody come all the way out here and build it? And if so, why? What were they marking? Let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. We got some treacherous rocks to get over. Like I said before, a lot of these rocks are like sandpaper, so we can step on them at an angle, and our boot soles are soft enough not to worry about sliding. But it's dangerous because, check this out, you don't want to slide into that. And of course you don't want to run into a rattlesnake under these rocks, because it is snake season. And knock on wood, I haven't seen one out here. That's not to say I won't, because they are out here for sure. And a snake bite out here could be fatal. Now I've been in this valley down here before, and I'm not going to go down there today. It's pretty strenuous going down this hill and back up. That's a beast in itself. Right up there's about a 20-foot drop in an inaccessible valley that someday I'd like to get in there and see what's in there. I could see in there a little bit. Hard to really say. Maybe nothing, maybe something, caves or something, I don't know. But someday we'll check it out. But that someday isn't today. I'm probably doing more of a strenuous hike than I should be. On the clock I've got 2 miles. 2.4 miles, 2 hours. That's not bad. All right. Come through here. And then we'll probably have to, once we get around here, we got to go back up this way, which hopefully won't be too steep, and find this plateau that hopefully is not angled where we can fall off, because I guarantee you that's probably a 200 to 300 foot drop or more. And I don't think that's survivable. All right. Best way down, I think, is going to be... It's like a puzzle. You got to find the right way to make the right pieces fit. All right, so up here and over, avoiding thorns like this. And then down into the valley. All right, onward. Like I said, some of these rocks, you can just walk right up them. It's like sandpaper. Not always, but sometimes. And it's really easy to traverse, especially when they're dry. Now up this way and over that way somewhere. I think we're gonna have to find another place to take a break up here and finally change this GoPro battery. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think it's right over there. Somewhere around here, yeah, there it is. See it? The spines? There's a bighorn sheep skull, and I just saw it. I saw this last time. Here are the spines. And over here's the skull. There you go. Check that out. I'm gonna leave it here. What am I gonna do? Put it on my truck as a hood ornament? Come on. Let's keep going. It should be right up over there. Been here before, but it was up further that way and it came over this way, I think. I didn't come up this section. So if my calculations are correct, and I know I should have dropped a pin, but I didn't. I forgot. If I'm not mistaken, that little plateau valley overlooking Picture Canyon should be straight ahead. There may be a rock here and there may be some caves. Will Picture Canyon give up her secrets today? I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out. I'm trying to watch where I walk to avoid hitting those cholla cactuses. I don't see any here, they're mostly in the lower elevations. And the weather here seems a little cooler. You can see it's a little overcast today. We've got a slight breeze, which makes hiking easier. Weather-wise, we're fine. Aside from getting 5 hours of sleep and having surgery 3.5 weeks ago, I'm fine. I'm on my A game today. So, yeah, we need to pull out GPS on this, but I think it's straight ahead. Let's keep going. I don't know what I'm gonna find. You just never know what you're gonna find out here. Now these hikes, I love your comments, by the way. Keep them coming. I love everybody's comments because your comments, your input helps me know what you want to see in these videos. Some people have said I talk too much, I ramble on. Some people have said, don't change a thing. Look at this cactus right there. It's kind of cool looking. Some people don't leave their house. And I found these videos, and these videos are a way for them to get out. There are some people who lead a lonely life, don't really have anybody, or just people who they don't leave the house anymore, especially after the pandemic, and they love the outdoors, love getting out, and they live through these videos. So me talking the way I do to you, it's like you're right here. And that's what makes my videos unique. I treat you like you're right here with me. And in a way you are. Yeah, you're watching this as a pre-recorded video, but still, at this point in time in the video, you know as much as I do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I should have dropped a pin, a GPS pin where that plateau is. And I'm just guessing it's over here somewhere. And it probably is. We gotta be close. But yeah, so the people that don't get out or can't hike anymore, they love doing this stuff. Look, everybody's welcome. I don't care how old or young you are, male or female, physically fit, handicapped, it doesn't matter, whoever you are. I'm glad you're watching. I'm glad you're here. And in a way, knowing that somebody's going to be watching this, it's almost like you're keeping me company. All right, I see something up here. It might be one of those party balloons, but it's a blue object. Okay. Right up here. Yeah, it's a frickin' party balloon. Looks like a couple of them. Oh, look at this. A big one. Congratulations. Well, congratulations on whatever you're being congratulated on. Congratulations on littering. Some of you said I should take trash like this with me, and indeed I should. I feel bad about leaving it. But you find so much trash out here that it's really impossible to take everything. I think there might be another party balloon down there. Should probably go check it out just in case. Something. Anything not natural, I like to check out. Usually it's trash, but just on the off chance it's something strange, we check everything out. All right, another party balloon. Congratulations, graduate, I guess. Well, somebody graduated. Hopefully you're studying environmental awareness. Onward. All right. We're close. I know we're close. I should be able to pull enough signal to pull the GPS satellite view and try to find this plateau and see how close we are. But it's got to be right around here somewhere. I know we're close. Have to be. Let's get to a higher vantage point and see. Oh my gosh. I'm really watching. So I'm watching down here where I step. Hazards, obstacles, and snakes, of course. You are watching straight ahead. That's where I got the camera pointed. So keep your eyes peeled. See where we are on this vantage point up here. Okay. This could be it. Yeah, I think this is it. Hard to tell. Yeah, I think this is it. Now, down there it looked flat. If it's too dangerous to navigate, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to have to come over here, see if there's those caves that I saw. I don't know if this is that little plateau area. Yeah, it is. And sure and shit, there's that stack of rocks. There should be some caves over there. That is a man-made stack of rocks, holy crap. I don't see how that could be natural. We're gonna go down and get a closer look, but yeah, this is that little plateau. We've made it. We've made it. All right, I'm gonna roll film for this. I know there are some caves here. There may be pocket caves that don't go in, but nevertheless, I saw them across the way, barely. So I know there's something here. So I'm trying to find the best way to get down these rocks. It's a little windy up here, and that's fine. Keeps us cool. Yeah, right over there in those, on that hillside, it should be some little caves that go in, and then we're gonna check out this freaking rock cairn that somebody put up there as a marker for some reason. Okay, interesting. So I say somebody. I don't know. That stack of rocks over there is 99% sure is not natural. All right. Now some of these caves, like I said, may just be shadows or pocket caves. They may not even go in, but somebody put a stack of rocks here for a reason. So, keep your eyes open. If you see something I don't, please mention in the comments. Many of you have seen things that I missed. Out here, I'm trying to stay alive. I'm trying to watch my steps, so I may very well miss some things. But down there, across the way, I saw what looked like some possible caves. And as you can see, there's a stack of rocks there that apparently is man-made. All right, let's come up over here. There's a cave. There's a cave. Something in it. Frickin' Troya cactus. All right. There's a cave with some material in here. And it looks like it's filled in. What I'm guessing the material is there's probably an opening somewhere else. This material washed in here and just clogged it up, I'm guessing. It doesn't go in very far. It's a pocket cave. It might go in a few feet. There may be some other ones up over there. I'm more concerned about this rock pile over here. But I don't want to get too close. I'm sure you could see already. It is on the edge of a several 100-foot cliff. And it is extremely dangerous. Quite possibly one of the most dangerous things we've done. But this I really think is man-made. But by who? Okay. Oh my God, it's a long ways down. Holy shit, there's a piece of metal inside there. Oh my God, what is this? Somebody has got something. There's a metal box in here. Drummond. It's a metal tin. All right. Position the GoPro, and you're gonna watch me open this. Okay. What's inside this tin? It says Drummond on the outside. Oh Jesus. Something is in here. It's a note. Holy crap. I don't want to ruin anything, but quartz claim. Notice of something. Discovery of mineral. Holy shit, something's been here a long time. I need to get a picture of this. All right, I got a picture. I'm not going to take this. Notice of something. Notice of location, quartz claim. Claimant. So what this is, it's a claim marker, as you can see. I'm just taking pictures here. Quartz claim. All right, so there's a claim marker up here. Is there a date? I don't see a date. There's 1,500 linear feet. I don't see a date. And I don't want to open this up because this is very, very delicate. Location notice. Very old, very delicate. I'm going to put it back. All right. This one clearly is a claim marker of sorts. So let me move this rock back on top of it. Something sticking up there, maybe an old piece of wood. And you can see down there's Picture Canyon. I could probably fall to this first ledge, but going down Picture Canyon, that's a good 200, 300, 400 feet. That makes me real nervous standing up here. I mean, that's maybe even more than that. That's a long ways down. What I'm gonna do is just walk around, see if I can find anything else up here, because this is really interesting, a quartz claim. One of the most interesting things we found out here. Can people make claims out here even though it's a wildlife reserve? The claim is probably here before this was a wildlife reserve. It's clearly been there a long time. The paper is crumbling and everything. All right, let's carefully climb these hills, see what else we can find. All right, you can see these little pocket caves in these hills. I'm gonna check over here and I'm gonna try to get up there and see if these are caves that go in at all. But there's really not too much to see on this little plateau. I mainly want to come up here to see this rock cairn, and sure as hell it is man-made. And clearly with Picture Canyon, you know precisely where it is. But now that you see what it is, there's really no reason to come out here unless I find something up over here. So hopefully this satisfies the curiosity of anyone else who would want to come up here, because climbing up here is no joke. It takes some doing. Now there's some of you that say, why not take the paper, bring it home, lay it out like a puzzle piece and see what it really is? I mean, why? It's a claim marker of sorts. And even if there was a date or a name, what's the point? If it's a gold claim, that's a different story. If it's a quartz claim, and gold is oftentimes found where there's quartz, so who knows? No caves here, big ass spider webs, but that's about it. All right. Nothing to come up over here. Just gotta peek over this hill and see what there is to see. Oh my gosh. It is a long way down. You don't want to fall, because I'm not tethered like the GoPro is. All right, that is the beast down there. That is the beast, and we are way up above the beast. My gosh, that is steep. Yeah, I know, that is not a survivable fall, and that makes me nervous getting this close. And trust me, it looks like I'm on the edge, but I'm about 6 feet away. All right, let's go back and see what else we can find. All right, what I'm doing now is climbing up a little bit to try to see some of these little pocket caves and see if they are actually caves that go in. From distance, they look like they are. I can't tell. I need to go up there. Okay. Okay. Some animal droppings. All right. Little overhang. Nothing really. Okay. All right. What's over here? Oh, geez. Oh my God, I grabbed a rock and started giving way. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Overhang. All right. All right. Let's keep going. All right. Nothing. All right, these are all just pocket caves. I'm not sure what that quartz clay marker was. It's clearly very old. I don't see any mines, quartz mines. I mean, there could be something up on the hills over here. It's really hard to say. Some of these mines could be hard to see. They're so old. Or there may be nothing out here. I don't know. It could be just be a clay marker for the area. and it could have been from the 1800s. That paper, I mean, the desert will preserve things like that. The paper, yeah, I could have taken it. Might be kind of cool, but you know what? Like I said, it's just no reason to disturb it. I try to leave things where they are. Now, if it was inside of mine, then the paper might be in better condition. And it's best just to take a picture instead of taking the original paper with you. I'm gonna go back down to this marker and see if I could do a quick live stream just to show you guys a preview of this video. Well, clearly you've already seen the live stream, but I try to do live streams like a commercial, show you what to expect. So if I can pull a signal there, we'll do it. Like I said, if you see something around here that I don't, let me know. There's a claim marker there for a reason. All right. And that's how easy it is to lose your balance. I'm okay. Okay. All right. Let's do this. All right, live stream is done and so are we. I'm gonna head back to the truck. Rock cairn, clearly man-made. It's a quartz, it's a claim marker of sorts, quartz claim. It says it goes back 1,500 feet, so I'm guessing this whole plateau is a quartz claim. Somebody was looking for quartz here, which means they might have been wanting to mine gold or silver. I don't see any quartz, certainly don't see any gold or silver, and I don't see any prospect pits or holes. Some of these caves could have been dug as possible prospect holes. It's really hard to say, but they don't really go in very far. So if there's any mining activity out here, I don't see it, and I'm looking, but that's about it. Like I said, keep mentioning I had surgery 3 weeks ago or 3.5 weeks ago. I'm not going to push myself like I usually do. Otherwise I would climb to the top of this hill over here, do some other climbing and really thoroughly search this area, but I don't see anything, just looking around. So if you do, let me know. I mean, I'll come out here if you see something. Otherwise, if I don't see anything interesting, I have no plans to come back out. Like I said, some of these little pocket caves could be prospect holes. I doubt it though, they look natural. At any rate, I'm going to begin the traverse back to the truck. Now that our mission today is done and successfully fulfilled, beast conquered. Well, we got to conquer the beast back down too, which still not heard a voice. Weirdest thing. Sometimes you think you hear things out here. Anyway, let's start climbing and get back to the truck. It's gonna be all downhill on the way back, but this is a small hill we've got to climb up, and then from here it's pretty much all downhill. I'm gonna go home, take a shower and a rest. Like I said, I'm a beast, I am, but I kind of hinted at what my age was in the last video, I think. So it's gonna take a little bit to get back into shape like I was before. I'm not that out of shape. I'll just see if I can make it out here and up the beast. But it'll feel good to go home and rest after this. It's not a big hike, it's more of a recon. But I did want to bring you along and show you in case we find anything interesting. And anything man-made that's that old out here is certainly worth filming. Some of you may have said, bring it home, put it together, scan it, make a copy, and then what? What am I gonna do? It says a claim marker from whatever year to whatever person. All it proves is I'm trespassing, if it's still a valid claim marker. This is, of course, a National Wildlife Refuge, which is all public land. But it's strange. I didn't realize it'd be a claim marker this far out. This goes to show you, I've been to Picture Canyon, what, 12 times? And I've only seen that rock cairn once. And just because I happened to be at a vantage point where I noticed it. You may remember my alien face video. where there was a mountain that looked like the face of an alien. That's it over there. And clearly it's not an alien. But it looked like it on Google Earth, which could be misleading. Some of those terrain features are auto-rendered anyway. Just scanning the hills for anything that could be a mine shaft or anything interesting. Discolored dirt. Tailings, usually a telltale sign there's a mine shaft nearby, but I'm not seeing anything. All right. Let's keep going. Thought there was something up there. It looked like an animal, but I think it's a log. It's whatever it is isn't moving. I think it's even worth getting binoculars out for. I don't see any caves or anything else interesting out here in these hills. Like I said, this is just a short range hike. The next hike after this, well, one of the next ones, once the weather gets cool, because it's easier to hike when it's cool, is through Picture Canyon beyond Wild Horse Pass, up towards Sheep Peak. Some of the valleys towards Sheep Peak, that's Kenny Veach is to be found. I think he's way out there, if he's to be found. But you can see how hard it is to find things out here. Kenny Veach could be behind a bush over there, or his remains, and I wouldn't even see him. So if I do find Kenny Veach or his remains or anything, his belongings, it'll more than likely be a complete accident. All right, let's keep going. Now there's that party balloon over there that we saw. So we were over there before. We got to come down and then back around towards the beast is what we need to do. Come down these hills, I always try to find the easiest way away from brush. Cholla cactuses. All right. Should just be able to go down in the valley, navigate around, and head towards the beast. This is a part of the hiking that I love, where it's relatively flat, a little draw like this. It's flat, it's level ground, it's easy, there's no obstacles. And you're in this kind of wide open area in the middle of nature, and there's nobody around. No people around. I love coming out here and feeling this. I mean, it really helps clear your mind. And I had a hell of a week last week, so believe me, it's needed. It really is needed. So yeah, this does me a lot of good coming out here. It's not just for you that I'm making these videos, believe me. It's a great refreshment to come out here away from people, traffic, work, all the problems of life. You just kind of wish you could stay out here forever, like Kenny Veach did. Only either came out here and left, or he came out here and stayed forever, intentionally or unintentionally. One of those three things. The theory we're going on is he stayed out here forever, and he's still out here somewhere. And as you can see with that claim marker, that's clearly very old and penciled in, it could be from the 1800s, early 1900s, I'm guessing. And paper can last that long. You've already seen how long bones can last. So yeah, if Kenny Veach and remains or his belongings are out here, I can pretty much guarantee you they're in a state where they could be found and identified. We need to go to that kind of draw right up there and just follow it all the way down towards the beast. Should be all downhill. Take our time getting back to the truck and like I said, go home, take a shower, have a nice meal, and relax. Maybe I'll start editing the video. But yeah, I really love these wide open areas at high elevations. It's just so easy to traverse through. All right, I've got to get up some pretty steep rocks. I'm going to roll film for this. Remember, this is the way we came. Just because this huge thorn plant right here, we came around it, so that's probably our footprint. So I shouldn't get this close, but I'm gonna go this other way, I guess. I think I can avoid this plan to come over here. Just watch where I step, because you don't want to step on a loose rock or near where there could be a snake. All right. Here we go. There. Okay. Yep. Just a little tricky is all. Oh. Now, for people that do this all the time, like once a week, this stuff is simple. I've been out here for like a month, so I lost a little agility. So what we gotta do is traverse the side of this cliff over there to the beast, and from there it's all downhill. A little windy up here, which helps keep things cool. Now, we came out here once before, and I think we sat on this rock and had lunch. It was one of our beast videos. All right, let's do this. All right. It's kind of weird coming out here this far from people on such rugged terrain. It kind of feels like you're exploring a different planet. You ever see the movie Alien? The scene just before they find the derelict spacecraft and they're kind of walking over rocks with their gear? That's how this feels. Like you're exploring a planet about to find something. It's kind of weird feeling. Anyway, there's kind of an outcropping, the flat area that would probably make a fine place to camp for the night, because it's nice and flat to sleep on and gives you a certain degree of protection for anything coming here. Oh, I might take a rest here before we head the rest of the way to the beast. All right, this should be the beast over here. Should be. I'm tired. Yep. I got a line of poop, bighorn sheep maybe, rabbit, from the beast. The beast. Here it is, in all its glory. Don't you wish you could climb the beast? Well, today we're gonna go down it. I'm not gonna roll film, I'm tired. Just wanna get back. I'm gonna sit up here a spell before we traverse the beast. I'm sitting here at the top of the beast, and I stopped to eat Cliff's bar really quick. And maybe some beef jerky. I was just gonna wait until I get back to eat, but it is a 1.5 mile hike through the desert. And all I had was 2 breakfast tacos and some watermelon, which is fine. But I'm not Kenny Veach. You got to keep your strength up. So, like I said, 1.5 miles through the desert. Not a big deal for us, but it's still 1.5 miles through the desert. That's after we get down the beast here. So, I'm gonna start packing everything up and we'll get going. Finishing up our Cliff Bar and also some beef jerky. Very tasty. Really, there's doesn't get any better than eating beef jerky deep in the wilderness. And looking over Picture Canyon right here, it's a fantastic, amazing view. We're several hundred feet above Picture Canyon on the top of the beast. You can see everything. It's a fantastic vantage point. Back in the old cowboy and Indian days, you could see maybe the stagecoach or somebody going through here and the Indians up on top ambushing them or something. It's a great ambush location. Because whoever's down there would take forever to get up here, obviously. But yeah, it's a fantastic place to take a rest. It's a nice little shady plateau that I found here, and minute we're gonna pack up our gear and head back down there. But I'm not in a hurry. There's I've got other places to be, but there's no place I would rather be than right here in peaceful Picture Canyon, away from people and cars and everything else. And you know, this is just a great place to come and hang out. I don't know if I'll ever find Kenny, but I could see why he'd like coming out to this place. It's peaceful and you can just clear your mind out here. Anyway, let's pack up and slowly begin our trek down the beast for the sun. We're already losing our shade and the sun's coming out, so let's get going. I feel a lot better after Cliff Bar and some beef jerky, water and some rest. All right, let's do this carefully, traversing the beast, respecting the beast, getting down the beast. Because once we're down the beast, it is pretty much a downhill incline all the way back to the truck. But getting down here can be tricky. All right. I usually go straight down the middle. Maybe I'll go this way. Just trying to find the easiest path down is all. Almost look like a cave over there, but it's not. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. I'm okay. Just lost our balance a little bit. It happens. Occupational hazard. Like I said, these footprints you're seeing are more than likely mine. I've been up this hill several times. Okay. Slow going is fine as long as it's safe. Okay. Okay. I hope you're having an easier time watching the video than I am filming it. Over across the way, there's a little kind of indent in the hill. It looks like an M. Some of you said it looks like an MCave, and indeed, from in the video, it does look like an MCave, but it's not. It's just, I'm looking at it right now. It really doesn't go in more than a foot, and it's probably just a few feet high too. All right. Okay. Making progress a little bit. Just goes to show you that a rest and a snack can make a big difference. All right, carefully. I know this is loose rock here and I don't want to step on it. The thing is, I don't see a good place to put my feet, so I've got to kind of maneuver around. I don't want to step on some loose rock like that. Oh my God. Okay, told you it was loose rock. Oh shoot, this is dangerous. Okay. Okay. It's tough because you can misjudge where you're putting your feet. You want to make sure that you've got secure footing. And sometimes where you put your feet is not what it appears. And sometimes you have no option. You don't want to twist too much and twist an ankle. You want to make sure your feet and body are somewhat straight. Okay. Halfway point yet? Well, almost the halfway point. Alright, sometimes it's best just kind of look around and see what's the easiest, best way to get down. This hiking can be as mental as much as it is physical, because you really gotta have your mind working to process information, to see where you're stepping, to make sure you don't mistakenly step somewhere and have an accident, which, as you've seen before, a couple of slip-ups, I can easily make a mistake. All right. All right. I don't really see any good secure footing. See all these loose rocks, you definitely don't want to step on that. Step over here where I know I'd get some grip. Okay. All right. Loose rocks. Sometimes if there's loose, you don't have a good place to put your feet. You gotta put your hand and grab something. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm almost wearing a clear path up the beast here. Like I say, all these footprints you're seeing are more than likely mine. Maybe someday they'll put a stairway here and make it a tourist attraction. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. In case you're wondering, I'm wearing gloves. These rocks are sharp. All right, making good progress. Almost down there. Almost there. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Almost had my foot caught there. That was going down. My foot was still there. That wouldn't have been good. Okay. All right. We're close. We are close. This is the time people get careless. We got to be careful. See a big rock move? Gotta watch where you step. Man, I am slipping right and left. Okay. 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 Almost, but not quite. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. And like that, we're done. Goodbye, beast. With great respect, we've conquered you once again. And I can't say that'll be the last time. I'm tired. I need new boots. On the clock, 3 hours, 42 minutes. I got almost noon. 1,100 foot elevation gain, 3.81 miles. Let's go home. Long trek through the desert, and we're out of here. For the record, electrical EMF reader did not go off. It's still showing 0. Showing a slight magnetic field, 18. Temperature 91.7 degrees out here. So yeah, no electrical interference or anything that we've seen so far on this visit. I'm not discounting what happened to Jeff Claw or what Kenny Veach said he experienced as far as the body vibrating. That may not even been electricity. That's an assumption. But I can tell you right now, this did not detect any electricity in Picture Canyon. Now granted, for your regular, home electricity detector, you got to be right up on the source. So if there was any electricity directed at us, this would have gone off. So there was not. Wasn't really expecting any to be, but just one more piece of equipment to bring out here and test. And it came up fruitless. Not to say we won't get zapped on the way back, because we got a good 1.5 miles to go, but it hasn't gone off. So I don't know, it's inconclusive, I'd say. No sooner did I finish speaking, this went off. Very low amount of electricity, I would say 15. It's not right now, it was in my pocket. I heard it beep, just 1 or 2 quick beeps. And I pulled it out, it was showing a reading of 15, which is a very low amount of electricity. It could have been static electricity, but I think there's enough humidity in the air, and I'm sweating enough that there's probably not static electricity. And since I'm standing on the ground, probably grounded, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't feel anything, just this thing beeped a couple of times and went off, which means it detected electricity, and there's no electronics down there towards my pocket. Okay, there's those 3 rock cairns, so this is the same way we came. Through this little gully. Do you hear that? It's going off again. What the heck? 5, 7, 18, 3. There's electricity around here somewhere. Is it me? Rubbing on my pants. I don't see anything. Okay, so rubbing it. There you go. That does give it a charge. See? Look at that. You know what that is, don't you? Static electricity. But what happened to Jeff Claw and Kenny Veach was not static electricity. Static electricity may be setting this off, I'm guessing. So like I said, I can rub it on my pants. And there you go, it's going off. But it's in my pocket, it's not moving around. So, false alarm, static electricity probably setting it off. Like I said, I could have said that that's some actual weird stuff, but look, my videos are truthful. And I don't make things up out here, so if you see something, I guarantee you it's real. These rock cairns, 3 rock cairns out here. Who made them and why? Who's stacking rocks out here? I'm tempted to make another one there. Somebody made them. Wasn't me. Just keep on moving. Alright, so I can feel these boots rubbing my toes now. I told you I got them wet and they're misshapen, so I hope it doesn't lead to blisters. It probably will lead to some kind of a hot spot at least, which isn't good. I may have to stop and just check them in a moment here, loosen them up. But yeah, this is the last hike on these boots. I got to get a new pair. All right, I just stopped here on this rock and took off my boot. My toe was rubbing, and my feet were really sweaty. Had I kept walking all the way to the truck, I would have got a blister, and I still may get one. But I checked my foot; it looks good to go. The sock was damp, and that reminds me of something I've forgotten for a long time: a spare pair of socks. I learned that in the military, very important. I immediately put a spare pair of socks in my backpack. I haven't done it yet. I will do it. What I've done in the meantime is I greatly loosened my boot, which seems to have given my toe or my feet more room in there so they're not rubbing. I usually keep these boots cinched up tight so they don't move around on me during hikes. And that locks my feet into place. So there's no rubbing, no moving. They're very comfortable. But loosening it up, I think it's gonna hopefully work till we get back to the truck, because like I said, it got wet and then now this is just a little misshapen up here. So there's spots where it's not perfectly round anymore and it's rubbing my toes, and that will absolutely cause blisters if you don't tend to it. So like I said, probably my last hike with these boots. I've invested in a new pair of boots. It's not going to be cheap, you know how I roll with boots. And that's it. So let's hopefully loosen the boot. Did the job. Keep on the truck. I could see the truck out there. It's 3/4 of a mile, maybe a mile. Anyway, let's move on and get out there, and hopefully these will hold till we get out to the truck. All right, airing out my socks and loosening my boots appears to have fixed the rubbing issue from what I could tell. So yeah, straight ahead, 3/4 of a mile is the truck. I mean, the toe's still rubbing a little bit, one of the toes, but the other 2 are not. So the ones are rubbing really hard. So it feels all right. The boots definitely have to be replaced. I just got to get back to the truck without getting blisters, and that's a very serious concern on these long hikes. I'm not usually one to get blisters, and I don't skip on boots, but like I said, these boots are they're worn out. They've given us many miles of service and they're ready to be retired. All right, so my toes are actually rubbing again inside this boot, unfortunately. I may have to stop and rest again, dry out the socks or something. We're not that far. I can see the truck, half a mile maybe, but I'm just hoping I don't get a blister. Those could be painful and just kind of a pain in the ass. Picture Canyon, what a majestic place. Not that long of a walk on the clock, 4.96 miles, about 4 hours, 1,100 foot elevation gain. Forgot to unpause this once or twice, so I'm sure it's well It's around 5 miles. It's about a 5 miler today, and I'll tell you what, my dogs are barking. I made it back on these boots. They hurt, they need to be replaced, they're worn out. So that's next on the agenda. You see the truck right there, we did successfully make it back. But yeah, we uncovered one of many mysteries of Picture Canyon. Will we be back? Almost certainly. But the mysteries of the sheep range go far beyond Picture Canyon. And this vast mountains here, 12 times the Picture Canyon, and we managed to see that rock heron once out of 12 times. Kenny Veach could be anywhere in these mountains, and it's going to take several trips out here and a lot of luck to find him. There's caves everywhere. Does the MCave exist? It might, I don't know. Electrical meter went off a couple times because of static electricity. That doesn't mean that what Jeff Claw and Kenny Veach experienced couldn't have happened out here. It just didn't happen this time. But at any rate, I hope you enjoyed the hike. I'm tired. I'm gonna go home, take a shower, have something to eat. Head back to the truck. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I love when you subscribe. I love your comments. You guys are the reason I keep doing this. But right now I'm tired. And that's it for this adventure. So, until the next time, everybody, see you in the next adventure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, please subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified when I post a new one. All of my videos are unscripted as they happen. I can't promise they'll be exciting, but I can promise they'll be 100% real. My name is Steve from Las Vegas, and these are my adventures.